You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Well, I see Maniacs in the chat right now. Daniel, what is up? Ryan, what's good? Taco Tuesday. Rigged. Lakers next season, bruh. Yo, Ryan, Maniacs, what is up? What is up, Wesley? Maniacs, definitely rigged. No Butler, no Mitchell, no Halliburton, injured Luka. You can't. Maniac grip, yeah. By the way, game, I tried to react to your last video. That video, the music was giving me a headache, so I had to stop that. But anyways, with the injuries excuse, I can't get behind that. You just gotta play who's in front of you. And when you want the #1 seed, right? Is that what everyone wants? You want to be the #1 seed. You want the easiest path. So I don't understand what everyone's getting at. Appreciate that, Wesley. Appreciate that. I mean, that's the only thing I got to say about the matter. Other than that, the Sixers, ugh, right? First off, free agency. Yeah, and Jaylen Brown is actually the Finals MVP. Kudos to Jaylen Brown. Kudos to Jaylen Brown. You know what's funny? I'm gonna call people out right now. You know what's funny? There's people on Twitter that were like Mavs in 7, Mavs in 7, Mavs in 7, Mavs in 7. And I'm like, are we watching the same game here? Are we watching the same series? Like, it's an absolutely blow out. No, I'm talking about the video you sent me between Butler and Paul George. That's the one I'm talking about. I didn't know you live streamed. I didn't know that. Uh, Draft is in like 8 days. Yes, it is. I will be with Edge of Philly Sports for for the NBA draft. I will be doing a watch party with them. I texted a guy last night. He's like, all good, let's do this. And yeah, I will be streaming the NBA draft with Edge of Philly Sports on both nights. Wednesday and I think Thursday. I gotta ask them if they're doing Thursday. I gotta ask them. Uh, KJ Redick be the first. Yep. Excuse me. Yo, Arku, what happened? Just crazy. When you look at a team that deep, it's just like, who can stop it? It just bothers me with the more the fans, NBA fans, than it bothers me with the more NBA fans than actual game. The NBA fans are like just tweeting out BS. Like they're just tweeting out Mavs in 7, Mavs in 7, Mavs in 8, Mavs in 8. I'm like, bro, what? It's been over before we started. Before the finals started, it's been over. Let's be real here. Let's honestly be real. It has been over before it started. Before it started, the Celtics had this in the bag. Luka did everything he could. Wait. There we go. Luka did everything we could. Kyrie didn't show up every single game. Derek Lively didn't show up. Everyone did not show up. Jason Kidd, what was he doing out there? Oh my God. Just typical, just a typical beatdown. Luka has some decisions to make. Luka has some decisions to make. Is he a free agent? I don't think Luka's a free agent though, is he? Because if he is, he has some big decisions to make. So if I were him, PJ Washington was a dud. Yep. No. What is up, Steve? What is up, man? I can't stand when Boston sports win titles. Dude, you and me both. You and me both, bro. You and me both. It's just ridiculous at this point. He got his ring. Jaden Springer got his ring. Al Horford got his ring. I go on and on. MK, the draft is Wednesday. Appreciate that. Yep, I will be on Edge of Philly Sports for the NBA draft both nights. So, Luca could skip the Olympics. Yeah. What is up, Poison Ivy? Luca is not a free agent for another 3 or 4 years. He's still got decisions to make on who he wants on his team. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. He's going to have a lot to say. Luca's going to have a lot to say who stays on his team and who goes. Because if I were Luca, man, like Hardaway didn't even show up. PJ Washington was the dud. Everyone did not show up here. It's just, was this playoffs entertaining? Was this NBA playoffs entertaining? Congrats on your championship. Congrats on the NBA Finals. Your 18th NBA championship. Congrats. Do me a favor though. Go to the YouTube side and subscribe to my YouTube. Nah. Pritchard and Reeves are clones of half court. Dude, that half court shot from Pritchard. Oh my god. It was in the same spot. It was in the same spot. Oh my god. I knew that was going in. If you guys were watching MK Lounge with me last night, I was watching the game. I was like, oh my god, it's over. It's over. Just throwing the flag. It's over. Yeah. Yep. Mitch, I'm seeing comments saying and trade for Paul George. I don't want him if that's the case. Sign and trade? Sign and trade? What? Why? Why? Why would you do sign and trade? Like, run it back? Yeah. Here, come over to the YouTube side. You're on the Twitch side. In the 2016 NBA draft, the Sixers select Ben Simmons. The Lakers select Lonzo Ball. No, wait, it was Marco Fultz. Then it was Lonzo. Yeah. No, it was Lonzo that year. Yeah. Lonzo Bus. Yep. Uh-huh. Celtics selected Jaylen Brown. Yeah. I would be more mad if I was. Would you be more mad if you were a Lakers fan than a Sixers? Let's be honest here. Because we already knew that year they were taking Lonzo. Like, that was happening no matter what. That was happening. So, looking back at this, right, which team is actually more mad? The Sixers or the Lakers? You can make a case for either team. The Lakers, they went forward Lonzo, but then the whole injury thing happened. They traded him to, was it New Orleans then Chicago? Yeah, it was New Orleans then Chicago, part of that Julius Randle trade. So, I'm telling you guys, I would be mad if I was both. What is up, Nick? Back-to-back drafts, both missed the Jays. JJ Redick, head coach of the Lakers. Man, we're getting old. Dude, how old are you? Seriously, real talk, how old are you? Yeah, JJ Redick, it looks like he's going to be the head coach of the LA Lakers. And we're just sitting here like, what is life? Jason Kidd is their head coach. JJ Redick is going to be a head coach. A lot of these players are going to be head coaches. No, I mean, Clippers sign and we make a 3-team chain and give up. No! Just go after him straight up. No. Alright, what you got here, bro? This dumb video, for example. Oh. You know what's funny? Game? My friend sent me this video. The same exact video what was it? Yesterday? He sent me the same exact video, so I already watched it. Let me exit out of that. I already watched that video. It's actually kind of funny. My friend sent me that yesterday. Sixers could have had Embiid and Brown and fumbled the bag. Yeah, JT too. Yeah. Yeah, we could have Brandon Ingram too. Don't forget about that. We could have Brandon Ingram. I don't want Brandon Ingram now, but back then we could have had Brandon Ingram. I can't believe I'm saying back then. How old am I? How old am I, man? Like, geez. We were all cheering for Redick on the Sixers 5 years ago. Mitch, there's no fact in a view. Yeah. I wonder if when he becomes the head coach, can he still do the podcast stuff? That's my question. Can JJ Redick still do the podcast thing when he's the head coach of the Lakers? That's my question. I don't know why Mitchell's saying Cleveland. Yeah, I just saw a post where he was hugging Jared Allen. So Jared Allen is gone. Apparently, Jared Allen's probably going to Donovan Mitchell looks like he's staying right now. Don't tell Philly halftime. Philly halftime is going to be mad about that. Philly halftime. Ben Simmons and Lonzo are garbage. Well, Ben Simmons is there's no chance for Ben Simmons. But Lonzo, he's coming back. He got a new meniscus. So give Lonzo a year. But honestly, I said for Lonzo to retire before. Yeah, he basically said Sixers are just desperate. They just don't care about the picks, so they will pay Paul George $9 million more to give. Yeah. What is up, Vic? Mitchell should leave. He should go to our team. No, wait. Are you telling me I should leave, Victor? Are you telling me I should leave? What did I do to you, Vic? You're telling me I should leave? Okay, I'm leaving. Vic told me to leave, guys. Lonzo got injured and Ben faked injuries. 8 likes, appreciate that, guys. Hit the like button. Let's get up to 20. Let's get up to 10 first. Join the Discord if you guys haven't yet. Join the Discord. Probably, yeah. Yo, I can't stay on here. Just what is up, Mellow? What is up, man? Got hurt again. Jared Allen's a good center, and we'll be. I love Jared Allen, bro. He is so underrated. You know how many times I've been telling people that Jared Allen is going to be one of the best centers that no one talks about? Like, I love Jared Allen, man. Hey, Butterfly. Yeah. Joel. Yep. He made the Olympic team. I'm thinking for Sixers or the next one. I don't know when that will be because I'm not streaming Friday. Or when is the next one? I might stream the next one on Thursday. I might actually stream it on Thursday before the Fly Like an Eagle because I can't stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think I'm going to stream Sixers Warriors on Thursday before Fly Like an Eagle, and then MK Lounge Thursday night. So a lot of streams on Thursday. No, oh, you don't want me to leave now. You don't want me to leave, okay? But you told me to leave. Yep. Not that Mitchell, the other Mitchell. So does he want me to leave or no? Team does not want. Yeah, I know that. Team USA is going to be scary to face. Well, I don't know, Vic. You want me to leave? Here's a baller for the Nets. Yep. Next week. It starts next week after the draft. Now. Well, technically it starts now with the extensions, but yeah. Hey, Ref, what is up? Now. So, Vic. Yeah, Vic asked me to leave, Butterfly. Vic asked me to leave. I didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah. Guys, this is going to be a rough off season for the Sixers. For the Sixers, it's going to be a long, bumpy ride for the off season. We already have Joel Embiid trying to recruit Paul George. We had that happen already. We had Jimmy Butler stuff. We had all that. Any concern about the Phillies peaking to? Nah, my friend is actually having us losing in the first round. What a maniac Victor is. I know, right? He wanted me to leave. Vic hopefully didn't leave. Phillies Yankees World Series. People are saying Phillies Orioles now. People are saying Phillies and Orioles. So, how many likes, guys? How many likes? And then there's something I want to talk to you about. I gotta pull it up on Twitter. But how many likes do we have? Someone let me know. Let me go here. There we go. There's that one. No, alright. Yeah, we're gonna start with this one. 9? Guys, let's get to 10. Come on. Let's get to 10 and then I'll show. You know what? Screw it. I see 8. Huh. Don't know. 10 minus 1, okay. Two- the Philadelphia 76ers are expected to show interest in Miles Bridges per. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, man. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, Miles Bridges is a good third option. He's a good third option, in my opinion. He's athletic, can dunk, can score, can do all that. Can do all that. It's just off the court stuff. You guys know what happened. It's off the court stuff with that. And I'm just sitting here like, we don't need that. We do not need that. The Sixers do not know that. Is he better than Tobias Harris, though? Yes. Yes, by far he's better than Tobias Harris. But I will not go after Miles Bridges at all. If it wasn't for off the court stuff, it was just on the court, I would go and grab him. If it was just on the court, no off the court stuff, I would grab him like that. I would grab him like that. It's just off the court stuff. Sixers need to stay away. Sixers need to stay away from this. Now, I know what people are going to say. People are going to say, well, Mitch, everyone had a second chance. I mean, people had second chances all the time. But look what he did. Look what he did. Sorry, I can't rock with that. I cannot rock with that, man. This guy cannot rock with that. Not on my team. But if we get him on the court, I love it. On the court, I love it. It's off the court for me. It is off the court for me that I don't want Miles Bridges here. That is what I just. It's weird. It is absolutely weird. Like, would you guys take Miles Bridges? Would you guys take Miles Bridges right now? Alright, Sleeping Giant. Yep. Would you guys take Miles Bridges though? That's what I want to know. I want to know if you guys would take Miles Bridges or not. If you guys won't take him, then I understand why. But if you do, I understand why there too. It's a tough situation for the Sixers. It's a tough situation for the Sixers. I do not know. I do not know at all. So, yeah, it's just very. Hold on. Yeah, so George and Butler are the two high-profile names the Sixers are expected in. Yep. It's just a tough situation, man. A very, very tough situation. In the comment section below, make sure you hit that like also and let me know what you guys think. Would you want Miles Bridges on the Sixers? I'll take that as a no. But if you do, please let me know why. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're out. MK out. And that's how you clip a video. What's up, Malik? Boston Celtics, that team is going to be hard to beat in the next 5 years. Thanks, Bucks, Mavs, for trading Kristaps to Boston. Don't forget about Drew Holiday. Don't forget about Drew Holiday, bro. Do not forget about the whole Drew Holiday thing. Yeah, I I yeah. Now we got to talk about this. Yep, Derek White too. Derek White too. That was crazy. Now you ready for this one? Let's throw here. They probably win 5 more championships. Only time would tell. Only time would tell. Alright. This is Michael KB's Sixers offseason predictions. Max extension for Tyrese Maxey. Max contract for Paul George. Bring back Kelly Oubre, Kyle Lowry, and Paul Reed, and sign Andre Drummond. Can we please stay away from Paul Reed? Can we please stay away from Paul Reed? Like, this experiment is over. It is absolutely over. The Sixers do not need him. Andre Drummond, I'm cool with. It just depends on the money. That's why I want Kevon Looney over Andre Drummond. If we get Andre Drummond back, I'm okay with it. But I'd rather have Kevon Looney there, or even Isaiah Hartenstein, or Nicholas Claxton. Kyle Lowry, please just stay away. We gotta break up this marriage between Nick Nurse and Kyle Lowry. We just gotta stay away. Max extension for Tyrese Maxey, I'm okay with. The max contract for Paul George, I'm not okay with. That is just, I'm not gonna give him 4 years. I'm not gonna give him 4 or 5 years. No, I'll give him 2, or maybe a team option even on a second. I would not go up that high at all. No, I'm not doing that. You know what else? That Joel Embiid is eligible for a max contract as well, or a max extension. What was it, like 3 years, 195 mil or something like that? So, the offseason predictions can go anywhere. I don't think Alex Caruso is coming here now with the whole thing with Chicago Bulls turning down a top 10 pick for him. Yeah, this just scares me. It starts next week. The extensions should be happening. I mean, Tyrese Maxey at any point could sign his max contract extension at any time. So, yeah, I just don't know what the Sixers see in Paul Reed still. Why would you give him like 7-8 mil for a third center? You can pick up those any guy from buyout market. So can Paul Reed just go away? Kyle Lowry, I'm still mad. He scored 0 points in back-to-back games, and he did not call a timeout on the sideline in game 2, which costed us the game. Not everyone's talking about that, but true. Watch the game. Watch it back. I just did a couple days ago. So you guys, just crazy what the Sixers are dealing with when you have 65 mil in the cap space. When you have 65 mil in the cap space, there's going to be so many predictions, so many rumors, and stuff like that. You just got to wait for it to unfold. And yeah, can we just stay away from Paul Reed and Kyle Lowry? That's all I want. That is all I want. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And while you're down in the comment section, what do you guys think about these predictions? And yeah, guys, MK out. Let's go Sixers. And that's how you clip a video. That's how I'm going to have 2 clips in this one. 76ers and Paul Reed need to part ways. Al Horford was a key piece, but it's 200. He's not underrated. Paul Reed and yes, that needs to be done. Oof. Mo Keys joins the New York Knicks. Yeah, good for him. Good for him on that. Charles, what is good? What is good, Charles? Thank you for stopping by. Final career bust? Everyone rate the finals on a scale from 1 to 5. Just rate the finals. I want to hear it. How's everyone doing today on the live stream broadcast? Appreciate you. I will be live again tonight at 8 o'clock for MK Lounge. We just chill, talk Sixers or whatever. So, Paul Reed, though, definitely had an impact on defense. He could not get a rebound. I mean, the only reason why I don't want Paul Reed is that the significant drop, from Embiid to Reed. We can't have that. All right, Butterfly gives it a 5. Daniel gives it a 1. A big role player. Yeah, I can see that. 5. I mean, finals rating 3. I'll give it a 2. I'm not going to give it a 5. If it was, I would give it a 5 if it went to game 7 or 6, if that matters. If the Mavs won this game, I would have gave it a 5. I would have gave it a 5. Yeah, we're actually going to talk about that. One of them worked out for the Sixers yesterday. Is 10 best and 1 poor for the finals. You can go like that. 11 likes. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Perfect. So there's actually a center that worked out for the Sixers. Hold on. Very poor. Yeah, see? 1 sounds right. Yep. I gave it a 2. I'm being nice. I'm being generous. I'm being generous on that front. So, Baylor center. I still can't pronounce his first name. Mitzi participated in a pre-draft workout for the Sixers today at their practice facility. According to sources, the Sixers have the 16th and 41st pick in the next week's NBA draft. The 6'11" Belgian native who grew up in Cameroon. Why would they bring that up? Just because of Joel Embiid is in Cameroon? Like, is that why? The guy averaged 11 points, 6 boards, 2 blocks. Okay, that is decent. He is a little bit on the athletic side. I like him for that a lot. So I would not be mad if they drafted him. I still want. Oh my God, what is that guy's name from Indiana? Keller Ware? I still want Ware, the guy from Indiana, over him. But if we get Sixers draft this, I would not be mad. I would actually want the Sixers to trade up for Ron Holland. That is what the Sixers should do. Trade up for like a Ron Holland or something. If they get Ron Holland, oh my God, that would be perfect. That would be perfect if the Sixers get Ron Holland. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of Don't Connect is one. There's a lot of players I would like drafted. By the way, I'll probably might do a mock draft on Thursday now. Let's see. Very poor weather update. Oh, it's high and rainy? Oh. The refs were not doing a good job overall. That is fact. Al Horford was an underrated part of Boston's Celtics championship run. He was solid for his age on defense. He was known for an Embiid stopper. The refs were in the spotlight. Yeah. Al Horford was still shooting over players younger than him. The refs were green. What is up, Dirt B? What is up, man? The Celtics winning it all might be worse than KD winning. Yeah. I don't think it's worse. I don't think it's worse at all. Why do you think it's worse? Why do you think it's worse? I'm just curious. Why do you think it's worse? What is up, David? Watching from Cedar Hill, Texas. Awesome. Make sure you come over to the YouTube side, bro. Really appreciate that on the Facebook side. KD was better. I was hurt whether the Mavericks lose the championship. Yeah. Bulls, what are you guys doing? Yeah, we're gonna talk about Alex Caruso. Hi, Arku and Butterfly and Mitch. What is up, Cowboys X Factor? Sorry, man, it's let you down. Celtics are too good. They rejected an offer for a top 10 pick. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite Cowboy. Yeah. Good to see you. Just because Celtics fans were spoiled in every way. I mean, weren't the Warriors spoiled then when KD asked to join them? I'm pretty sure they were spoiled. But let's talk about this Alex Caruso thing. Boston is good, not great. Well, they're great now. They're the champions. So, they're the champions now. So, what are the Chicago Bulls doing? Right? Alex Caruso, I believe it was months ago. Correct me on this. Didn't they want 2 first-round picks for Alex Caruso? They wanted 2 first-round picks for Alex Caruso. And then now they don't want a top 10 draft pick? I'm like, where's the common sense here? Where's the common sense? Like, if Alex Caruso was able to get you you were asking for 2 first-round picks for Alex Caruso. And then you turn that down. And then now, well, no one offered that. And then you turn down a top 10 draft pick for him? Like, what is this, man? I don't care. I find it funny. They don't want to trade Andre Drummond. They don't want to trade DeMar DeRozan. They don't want to trade Alex Caruso. I guess they want to run it back with Lonzo when Lonzo's back and healthy. That's the only reason I can think of. That's the only reason I can think of. Just because Lonzo's coming back, that's why. That is why they turned it down. Because they're banking on Lonzo to be healthy, which is a bad idea. Warriors fans were stomping on Kyrie's doll, though. They were good champions, okay. Poor Pritchard. That half-court 3, that half-court buzzer beater was crazy. If you guys watched the MK Lounge last night, if you didn't, go check it out. I was like, oh my God, just stop the game. The game's over. Just stop. Wow. Bulls think they're going to be a contender. What the heck is this? Staying mid in the league isn't good. Warriors reportedly made a strong offer for Alex Caruso. A lot of teams made an offer for Alex Caruso during the trade deadline. A lot of people did. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what teams were Alex Caruso on? He was on the Lakers. I think he was on the Sixers Summer League team, right? He was on the Sixers Summer League team, or a G League team too. He was on He was on the Lakers. He was on Chicago. What other team was he on? Bulls don't even know what they are doing at this point. Yeah, they need a new rebuild. Yeah, and start over. Rebuild and start over. Yep. I need Cavs to make a coaching decision. Let's get some players from Cavs. I need Cavs to make a coaching decision. Let's get some players from Cavs. You mean you want the Sixers to get players from Cavs? Because if you do, I want Donovan Mitchell. I wouldn't mind Jared Allen as a backup center. Like, could the Hawks trade DeJounte Murray to the Lakers this offseason? That's been in the talks. They've been talking about that for God knows how long. For God knows how long they've been talking about that. They have been saying, like, he's been on the trading block. He has been on the trading block, bro. Yeah, if DeJounte Murray goes to the Lakers, that is crazy. You know what? Speaking of the Lakers, it's actually kind of funny. Bronny, teams are having a hard time getting Bronny to work out for them. So he's basically setting himself up to go to the Lakers. That's basically what it is. He's telling all teams, no, I will not work out for you. I will work out for the Lakers, and that's it. That is it. The whole NBA draft is around Bronny, and yeah, it's mostly around Bronny and what team is going to take him. The LA Lakers are linked to Klay Thompson, who's hitting unrestricted free agents. A lot of teams are linked to the Klay Thompson. Sixers are linked to the Klay Thompson. Orlando Magic are linked to Klay Thompson. The Lakers. Yeah, that's bit. He doesn't even want to play with his dad, I think, though. 76ers trade for Darius Garland and a trade for Paul Reed, Buddy Hield, first round pick, and Kyle Lowry. I'll do that. I want Donovan Mitchell over Darius Garland, but I have a hot take. I think Darius Garland will be traded on draft night. I think he'll be traded up to go to the 4th spot or the 1st. Either way, Darius Garland is getting traded on draft night. Thunder are 2, but I doubt it. Thunder what? Oh, they're linked to Bronny too? Really? Huh. Really? If Bronny wasn't LeBron James' son, we wouldn't know who he is, right? Bronny James rumors, every team struggling to schedule work. Yep, see? That's exactly what I just said. Yep, you got it, Butterfly. You got it. You got the, yep. Just crazy what the Sixers are doing. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I got another tweet to show you guys. The Sixers were actually working. Wait, Even Mobley. Yep, I love Evan Mobley. You ready for this? For some uh, added context, Sam Decker was part of the Sixers workout professional former NBA players, including Tony Bradley, Derek Culver, and Stanley Johnson. Like, why? Stanley Johnson was terrible. All these guys were bad. I'll take Sam Decker over all of them. What the hell is even this? Oh my god, and it's coming from Keith Pompey, the most trusted Sixers reporter out there. My god. I just don't get it. Let's look at the replies. There's face palms. Tony Bradley shouldn't have left. He was serviceable. No. So basically, yep, I've seen enough. Build around Tony Bradley. Waste of time. Still haven't seen. Still have my Stanley Johnson back. Thought he'd be a world class defender. Tony Bradley again. Sam Decker falling flat on his face. Hey Nick, what is up, man? Yep, it's official, Nick. I'm streaming NBA Draft or as a Philly Sports. Done. Dives gave me the okay. Mark Jackson for NBC Sports Philadelphia came to the Sixers camp today. Sayonara, guys, if the kids are playing knockout. Oh wow! Do you have pictures of that? Yo, if you have pictures of that, send me that because that's actually cool as shit. Tony Bradley was on the Thunder for 1 year. Tony Bradley was like a journeyman, dude. Tony Bradley was just like on the team, on the team, on the team, this other team, that team, that team, that team. Derek White specifically reported. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that. Derek White reportedly could replace Kawhi Leonard if Clippers. Yep. Austin Reeves is serviceable. He'll be a nice like fourth option, I think, or like even a role player. He's a guy who gets spark off the bench. I would not mind Austin Reeves. I would not. Hell yeah. Yep. I think I'd add if it's 2 nights. Like if I'm streaming with Ed's affiliate on both nights. Because if it is, that's great. I just gotta move fly like an eagle back. I think. If we're not streaming both nights, I'll stream the second one on my channel. Austin Reeves would be a third option on the Sixers. He would not be the third. No. If you want it depends on how this free agency would go. But if we don't get anybody and he goes right to the Sixers right now, then yes. DeJounte Murray, Alex Caruso to the Lakers, Hawks get Austin Reeves. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, that's basically there. And guys, it's a programming note just to let you know. Tonight is MK Lounge at 8 o'clock. I might move it back a little bit, but MK Lounge tonight at 8. And then tomorrow, I got the pick and roll at 5. Pick and roll again, or MK Lounge tomorrow night again. MK Lounge Thursday. Sixers Alert Thursday afternoon. Fly like a lot of streams coming because I can't stream this weekend. Austin Reeves, I think, starts, he could drop at least 15 points a game. That is fair. That is fair. Occasionally, he could drop 20 off the bench. There we go. I think, yep, we already said that. Austin and Caruso to the Spurs with Wemby. Austin Reed, that would not be bad. That would not be bad because Alex Caruso can play the one. He's a combo guard. Austin Reed can put up the points. And then with Wemby, you would still need a good point guard, like a very good point guard. That's why I have you. That is why I have you guys trading for Darius Garland. That would work. Yeah, but I still have you guys trading for Darius Garland. All right. So with the Sixers, guys, that's like really not much. Sup, Ram? How's it going, man? How's it going? Man. Yeah, for the Sixers, there's nothing really much to talk about here. Gonna still streaming till 6 because I gotta get off at 6. I got something to do at 6:15. So, good morning. Just woke up. Saw that you're streaming. Decided to hop on for a bit. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Hey, game, are you in here? Is there a video I can react to that won't get me copyrighted? Is there a Sixers video I can react to, bro? Let me see here. Because I know how much you guys love me reacting to Sixers vids. Let's see. What is this one? What is this? Not feeling this one. Not feeling that one at all. Is there an article I can react to though? USA Baseball announced today the 2024 men's national team, which will compete July 26th to August 11th. Thank you. I'm going to stream a couple games. I'm going to stream a couple of those. Pay attention to D'Lo Lakers situation. Yeah, everyone's going to pay attention to that one. Everyone's going to pay attention to that one, bro. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm trying to find something. Alright. There's like nothing left here. I think I covered all of it. There's like nothing for me to talk about for Sixers related. Oh wait, think I got something. D'Lo would be a perfect fit for us as he's a perfect. Yeah, I like D'Lo. I like him a lot. Uh, well, I just found something that the Sixers should trade Mikal Bridges for. I mean, trade for Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then the Nets will get Paul Reed, Ricky Council, and draft picks. I don't mind that one. Sign KCP. Okay, I like that one. Resign your own guys. Ugh. Maxi Batum. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I don't go off people who keep it real. Appreciate that, man. Gary Trent Jr. And then Andre Drummond. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Arku, who's ever in the chat right now. Quick question. Can you name? Can you guys name who's ever in the chat? Any realistic Sixers content creators? Realistic Sixers content creators other than myself? I'm just curious. Who else can you name besides me? Who's a realistic Sixers content creator in your eyes? Besides me. That is all I want. That's all I'm asking right now. Who's a realistic content creator? Sixers in your eyes. And then let me know in the chat. I'm actually curious here. That's all I'm waiting for, guys, and then I'll end. Alright. I asked, can you guys name any realistic Sixers content creators other than myself? I'm just curious on who you guys say. Sixers. Sixers. Any Sixers guys? I want to react to a video like so bad. Is there a Mike Sports Guys one? Dude, he's about to hit 1K though. Nope. He's just been uploading shorts, it looks like. RB? I guess, yeah. Anyone else? Halftime and JJ? Yeah, you said that already, Butterfly. Okay. I mean, JJ had a. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. He'll get mad. I mean, he had the Mavs winning in 4. I think that says it all. I had the Mavs in 6. Man, I feel stupid. I feel stupid in that, saying that. But I believe I'll do it. Chat Sports is good. Chat Sports is a good one. There we go. Ram and Spammy Maniacs. I love it. Who? Who is that? Sure. DFJ, where do you want me to send it to? Who? Who? Yeah, where do you want me to send it to? Because I have to get off at 6, so. Gotcha. I'm sorry, which Instagram was it again? I'm going to blank now. Yeah, what's the Instagram again? I'm sorry. That's what it is. Okay. Click Productions, they're like, he's got hundred thousands of subscribers, so he's not even a Sixers guy. There you go. I got you. I got you. No. No, you don't. 12 likes. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get to 15. Let's get to 15. Phoenix is great, bad. Hold on, guys. I'm doing something real quick. Alright. Alright. Celtics center Kristaps Porzingis to have surgery on her. Yeah. It's time for him to get surgery on his leg. Yep. Yo, what's good?
What's good, bro? Appreciate you for having me on, bro.
Of course, man. How you been? I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah, I've been all right. I mean, just watching the Celtics win the championship last night was just, man, that was one of the worst days of my life. The second time in my lifetime watching the Celtics clinch a championship. But congratulations to them, banner number 18.
Yeah.
I think they earned it. They played well throughout the majority of the regular season. They earned it. I mean, that's what you do. You thug it out, you grind it out throughout the course of the regular season. You earn the first seed, and sometimes just things just go in your favor. So congratulations to them. But I just think that the Sixers need to learn what the Celtics did this year and take that into this offseason and do not the same thing, but do something similar. And hopefully you can
Yep.
construct a roster that can compete for a championship and maximize Embiid and Tyrese Maxey's chances of winning the championship, because I feel as though that the Sixers are falling far behind, because the Milwaukee Bucks have gotten to the championship. Miami has gotten to the championship. Boston has gotten to the championship, and the Sixers is far behind. And we were supposed to get to the conference finals and the finals in previous years, but we were just not able to. Injuries, whatever. Ben Simmons not stepping up to be the player that he was supposed to be. So I just think the Sixers need to go into this offseason. I mean, the offseason started last night, so they're probably negotiating with our free agents. So hopefully they bring back a few players. I mean, there's other players I don't want to see back on this team, but yeah, a few other players, yeah, we should definitely bring them back, and hopefully we can do more moves that can propel us over teams in the Eastern Conference and put us above everybody else and make us slightly favorites in the Eastern Conference. I definitely want to see that. A few players I don't want to see, but yeah, I do want to see majority of them. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, you're good, dude. You're all good. I agree with everything you just said. And when you said to build this team correctly, you know what I would thought me of? JJ wants
What?
Kevin Durant. Dude, me and him were debating back and forth. He wants KD, and I'm like, I want OG. That's the guy I
Right.
want. It's OG Anunoby. 32 and what was it? 23-3 or 32-3 when he was on the floor. I mean,
I think,
come on.
yeah, it was something of that sort. I mean, I'm high on OG Anunoby as well because of what he brings to the floor. I mean, not just offensively, but defensively, he's solid. He can guard on the perimeter. He's solid in the post. I think he was. I mean, when they played against us, he was playing small ball center in some of those games, right? So
Yeah.
that shows you his versatility on the floor. And he's not a very great 3-point shooter, so that's where you could be concerned over there. And he's also a little bit injury prone because these past few years he's been getting hurt. So those are the
Yeah.
only places where I'm a little bit concerned. But as an overall player, if he's healthy, I definitely take him over Kevin Durant. Now, I'm not saying he's better than Kevin Durant, but sometimes when you're constructing a team, you should go for the better fit instead of the better player. And I think OG fits better with the 76ers, considering that he played with Nick Nurse. He knows Nick Nurse's system. So he fits
Yep.
better. He fits better with that style than Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's not a two-way player. OG's a two-way player. So yeah, I'm
It's
right there
not
with
just
you.
it's not just that with KD. You know what it is? It's that he wants everything to be around him. It's his ego, right?
Right.
And with OG, we don't hear anything about him. Nothing. We just hear him see him get on the court, do his thing, and that's it. How much
Right.
would you give OG? How much would you give?
Man, it's so tough because in order for the Sixers to get him, that means the Sixers have to offer him more than what New York is going to offer him. So, I mean, right now I don't know what the Knicks are trying to offer him, but man, I just whatever it takes, bro. Just
Like for me, honestly, I would not give him more than 30. I mean 33. I would not give him more than that because we still
would you
have
give him a long-term deal?
he's what 26, 27,
26. Yeah, 26.
26. So I would give him like probably 2 and a player option on third. That's what I would do. And
That's
just
fair.
let's see how that goes. I would not give him 4 years. I'm not like the Sixers who are ready to give Paul George a 4-year, 206 mil. That is not me. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, if you give OG the right amount of money, we have Nick Nurse. We got other players. If we build around correctly with OG, I'm good with it. I am good with it. That's
Right.
my fear, though. What is
Yeah,
Daryl
I'm good
Morey
with it.
got up in his sleeves?
Yeah. And the Paul George thing. I mean, Paul George
Yeah.
is my favorite player, but and I wouldn't mind getting him, but if I have to give him a long term 200 plus, then I'm not doing that because at his current age, he's 34. He's going to be 35 next playoffs,
Yeah.
and the injuries, that old age, and his play style is just nah. I don't want to. I don't want to give him. I don't want to commit to him for a long term. Now, if I have him for a year or two, yeah, I'll definitely do it, but not for that price at his old age. And I don't think he can really hold up for the next 4 years. I think he only has 2 or 3 years left, in my opinion, before he breaks
Ye-
down.
I agree with you 1000%. You know what's the funniest thing, though? Shout out to my guy Phil. Shout out to my guy Dibes. Um, they're the Sixers fans are trying to convince themselves that Paul George is actually a good signing, which is not. I mean, you look at like Jimmy Butler, the Kevin Durant, and all those guys, LeBron even. Like all
Right.
these moves are not good.
Right.
I want Laurie Markkinen or Malik Monk. Give me both of those.
Right. And I
Can
mean,
you?
considering Paul George, his production is significantly plummeted in the playoffs. He was averaging like 22 or 23 points in the regular season. He got into the playoffs and everything completely diminished. Points, rebounds, assists, and he was shooting like terrible from the field. And it wasn't like he was going up against, some tough defenses. He was going up against PJ Washington, who, I mean, PJ Washington is solid as a power forward, and Paul George was playing the power forward position. It wasn't like he was going up against Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and Dirk Nowitzki. He was going against subpar players. And for his production to completely plummet like that, I'm really, really very, very I'm concerned a little bit. If you bring him over, he's going to be the third option, or maybe on certain nights he's going to be the second option. And with his production always going down in the playoffs, and then also his body language after game 6, he was like, he didn't really care about it. It was like, yo, I'm getting paid. I just played. It is whatever. But I don't want that type of players around the 76ers, and especially around Maxey, because if you have guys like that around him, he's going to start to not care about winning. And I think Paul George, sometimes he gives you this, his body language is like, yo, I don't care. I mean, I did what I could, and it is what it is. And
So
it's not
with
conducive
you,
to winning.
No, so with you saying that, why is he your favorite player though? You like his game overall?
I like his game. That's it. He's definitely a top 5 talent in the NBA.
Yes.
I just like him for
Yes.
his skill, the between the legs, behind the back, the jump shots. That's why he's my favorite player. But for him to be a number 1 option or number 2 option on a championship team, never. I'll never make that. He's proven to me that he can be that dude. So I just like him because he's such a skilled and talented player. That's it.
Honestly, you could see him as like the 4th option too. I mean, that's the lowest I would go. If you can get someone like I don't even know who could be that 3rd option. I'm just saying, Paul George, if he can give you more than what Tobias Harris did in the game, I'm okay with. Tobias gave us 0. He gave us a
Right.
goose egg. If Paul George gives us 10, we might have won that game. We might have won. So
That's
I'm
fair.
like, I just want him to be in the right system. And we got D'Anthony Melton. I think he's going to be coming back. Nicholas Batum, I think he's coming back. I think Kyle Lowry's coming back. I think Paul Reed is coming back. Even though I don't want any of those guys, I'm fine with D'Anthony Melton and Nico Batum. But the
Right.
other 2 guys, no. I'm off of Paul Reed train. I've been off for like half of the season now.
Yeah, I'm super high on D'Anthony Melton as well. And I was having this argument with JJ because he was like, I don't want to see him back. But Jay was only saying that because, how hurt or how many games he missed last season. And I
Right.
told him, but for the most part, he plays a lot of games. Last season was the only year where he was hurt and only played like 36 or 37 games. But I think D'Anthony Melton is a high impactful player. Whether he comes off the bench, whether he starts, he's such a plug and play guy, which he could definitely complement any person that he plays with. And that's what he did with the Grizzlies. And he did that with the Sixers the first year with James Harden here. He came in and he fit in his role coming off the bench. And he did it to the best of his abilities. Now, I don't expect him to average like 20 or 25 plus because that's not him. All you expect from it is to come into the game, play some good defense, spread the floor, shoot threes if he's open. And just give you a little bit of everything as a backup guard. And I definitely think D'Anthony Melton could be a backup type guard, combo guard on a championship level team. I see D'Anthony Melton as a lower version of Bruce Brown. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but I think he's a lower version of him.
Yes. And the thing with D'Anthony Melton, it gets me the most is that he's one of my favorite players on the Sixers too.
Right.
It's just these fans wanted him traded at the deadline because he's kind of with his height and his ball handling. Pause. But I'm just saying, like, it's dribbling package. I'm like, who cares? We just need him to catch and shoot and play defense. That's it.
That's
I remember I was talking to Sean Bernard. It was right before we were doing a post game on Edge of Philly. And he was like, Mitch, it's because they're the only 2 targets that everyone can trade after. D'Anthony Melton and what was it? Tobias Harris. Like those are the only 2 targets that everyone wants gone.
Right.
So it's just like D'Anthony Melton, when he was off the floor, you missed him tremendously starting in the bench. That guy, dude, he's so automatic. How much would you give him to stay?
D'Anthony Melton. 2 year 20 million. 2 year 20 million.
I was gonna say 3. I was gonna say 3 years. But people are hearing like he's getting a 4-year contract. There's like a rumor going around. And I'm like, no, please, no, not 4. No.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him 2 years, 20 mil. And I mean, we're not saying that D'Anthony Melton is such a great player. I mean, there are aspects of his game that he has to fix, like his ball handling, like you said, and sometimes it's finishing around the basket because he missed a lot of layups, right?
Yes.
And the start of last season, he came in and he was kind of like in a shooting slump, but he was able to get it right back in place, and he was making a lot of threes, helping us in terms of floor spacing and shooting. And I think he definitely has to work on his game. We're not saying that he's flawless, but yeah, I'll definitely want D'Anthony Melton on my team, and I'm willing to give him 2 year 20 mil. I don't know if that's a lot, but that's as far as I'm going.
How old is Melton again? Isn't he like 24?
26 or 26? Oh, he's 24?
No, I was just asking. I'm looking it up right now.
D'Anthony
I got you. Yeah.
Probably
Hold on.
Yeah, 26.
26? Okay.
26.
Damn, younger than me. God dang. Yeah. But I'm now. Would you pick Caruso or D'Anthony Melton? Because people are saying they would go with Caruso, and I'm pretty much on that. But obviously, Chicago Bulls are not trading. They're not trading him anymore. Pretty
Yeah, I
much.
don't know. I don't know what's with the Bulls. I mean, the Bulls think they have a team that could definitely compete in the Eastern Conference because they think with the return of Lonzo Ball and they think they can definitely compete in the Eastern Conference. Now, I don't know if Zach LaVine is going to return for them because he requested a trade, so that's yet to
Yeah.
be seen. But I mean, just trade him because you're not winning. Your team does not compare to any of these teams in the Eastern Conference. You don't compare to the Sixers. You don't compare to the Bucks. You don't compare to the Celtics, the Heat, even not even the Knicks. So I
Right.
just think that you trade them before it's too late. You'd rather get something from them rather than watching them walk out the front door.
Yeah. And the Bulls are better without Zach Levine. And I have a little theory here. I have a little theory. I
Okay.
think they're keeping everybody because of Lonzo. Because I think Lonzo's coming back. He's got a new meniscus. So I'm like, they might want to run it back with Lonzo. That's my only thing I've got. That's the only
But
thing I
how
got.
confident? Yeah, how confident can you be in Lonzo? Because he's missed the past 2 seasons, right?
I
Yeah,
agree.
he missed last season and the season before. So do you think he can come in this year and be a championship level point guard on it? I don't think that. I don't think so.
No, not at all. And you know what I said a couple years ago? I was like, dude, this guy should retire. I mean, he can't get healthy. Now that he's healthy,
Right.
I want him to play, but it's just like it's gonna happen again.
Right.
It's
As
gonna
you can't
happen
you can't
again.
really trust him. You can't really trust. And he was balling though. Let's not get it wrong. I mean, that 2021, 2022 season, he was balling. He fixed his entire shot mechanics and he was shooting like 40% from the three. And
Yeah.
I think the Bulls were the first seed in the Eastern Conference for a certain stretch. But he gets
Hmm.
hurt and they drop to the 6th seed and they ultimately lose in the first round and he misses the next 2 seasons. So I mean, I'm just not gonna trust it. I'm not gonna trust somebody who's been out for two seasons. I mean, we're not saying that he's gonna be injury prone after that because we saw Klay Thompson miss 2 seasons, and he
Yeah.
came back and he helped the Warriors on a championship run and they won a championship. But there's nothing championship worthy of the Chicago Bulls.
Nah.
So if I'm Chicago, if I'm Jerry Reinsdorf, I'm
Yeah.
trading. I'm trading Alex Caruso. I'm trading all these guys so I can get something for them. I'm not gonna wait for them to walk out the front door. And
Yeah.
I think Andre Drummond is a free agent, right?
Yes, he is a free agent. Do you
So
want
he could
him? Because
potentially
I'm
walk.
on the fence. He can
So
walk. He can walk. I don't know if I want him back. I want Kevon Looney over him. I want the guy from Golden State. If he becomes a free agent, I want Kevon Looney, Isaiah
Mhm.
Hartenstein if we can afford him, and Claxton. But I think Claxton is stuck. I think he's stuck in Brooklyn. So
I
I
mean,
would take those three over Drummond.
I don't think Claxton would want to come to Philly and be a backup center.
To be behind Embiid? I don't know. Some players will want to play with Embiid. I
Because
mean,
he's trying to get paid. He's not. He's trying to get paid. He's looking for a max contract, as far as I know. Because I know some Nets fans. I'm connected to some Nets fans, and they're telling me that he really wants that max contract, and he's looking at teams like the Memphis Grizzlies. And I was saying to myself, a front court of Jaren Jackson Jr. and Nick Claxton is going to look scary defensively, but um, yeah, I think he's looking to be a starter somewhere because he's looking for that max. And if you're a backup center, there's no way you can have a max contract. So I mean, I don't know.
no.
I don't know, but yeah, that's what it seems like.
That's fair. That's fair. How
Yeah.
about Kevon Looney? You like his game?
I mean, I like
Or
I like his game. I mean, he's a rebounding machine. I seen him get like
yeah,
22 rebounds in some playoff games
yeah.
against the Grizzlies. He dominated that front court and he was tearing them apart in terms of rebounding. But his offensive game, he could be a little bit limited sometimes because he doesn't really have that skill. But I mean, I'll definitely take him over Paul Reed. I definitely take him over Paul
Thank you.
Reed.
Thank
I would definitely
you.
take over Paul Reed because Paul Reed, I really expected him to develop into something much better than he was last season, but I just didn't see it materialize. And I think a reason for that is because we didn't have James Harden. Because when he played with Harden, Harden was looking for him sometimes, and Harden was creating some offense for him. So he kind of looked a little bit better than what he actually was. But I think if we have a point guard, Paul Reed might look a little bit better than what he is. But I still don't want him back because being 6'9", being undersized is just not working. He fouls a lot, and we give up a lot of points in the paint when he's in the game. So I just want somebody else. I just want to upgrade from the backup center position.
Yeah, I think that's all we all want. To me, that's
Yeah.
my number one need. That is my number one need in a point guard.
You want to start in point guard so you could move
No, I
Maxey to
want
the
a
two?
backup. I want a
Backup.
backup.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, not a starting. I'm not that stupid. I'm not JJ. Okay, I'm not
So okay.
JJ.
So as a backup point guard, who would you want to trade for, or who would you want to sign?
McConnell. I would not mind McConnell back. But if you want me to be realistic, like there's so many players I can go out there and trade for. Like
Right.
that's why they want Kyle Lowry back. And I don't want him here. I don't. I feel like Nick Nurse is gonna do the same thing again. And have him not call timeout on the baseline in game 2.
I kind of disagree with that. I think if I said Maxey. I think if DeAnthony Melton was healthy, Kyle Lowry was not going to play as many minutes as he did last season. I think Melton being hurt is why he played him that many minutes. But I mean, bringing Kyle Lowry back, that's not really going to hurt the Sixers because you can only sign him to the minimum, the veterans minimum. It's not like you're signing him to a max contract, and it's not like he's going to play a ton of minutes if you have better options on the team. And I think if we have DeAnthony Melton fully healthy, yeah, Kyle Lowry's definitely coming off the bench.
Yeah. I definitely understand with the veteran minimum because that's the highest anyone with his age can get. But it just comes with Nick Nurse for me and Kyle Lowry because we've seen it happen. Ergo, DeAnthony Melton was injured. I'm just saying he had to do that. I agree with you on that. I never thought of it like that. So it's just like, would you rather have Lowry or Chris Paul? I'd rather have Chris Paul.
Who says that?
Doug's Butterfly. Would rather have
Lowry because Chris Paul is injury prone himself.
They both are. But here's the thing with Chris Paul. He won't make those stupid mistakes, and he'll actually be respected more.
Are you sure? I seen Chris Paul make terrible decisions at the highest stage. In the finals, he was making some turnovers that he was having was crazy against the Dallas Mavericks in 2022. After he turned like 37, that's when he started playing terrible. I mean, I don't want neither of them.
Guard, I'm fine with either. It's just somebody. If okay, if
we need somebody, we need
hold
somebody
on.
to speed the game up. So
Yeah, because come on, what the hell? I'm trying to look up something, and of course my computer decides to take a crap on me now. Come on. Now you don't want to search? Huh. That's weird. Can't do anything. Yeah, well, I could look up the free agency. But yeah, I mean there's other guards out there. We need wings too. That's 3. Right. So I would go with a backup center, point guard, or athletic wing. That's where OG Anunoby would fit. Paul George, I don't want him, dude. I really don't. Over Jimmy Butler, over LeBron, KD. Ugh. I hate this team, and I love this team.
If we're getting Jimmy, then that means we're giving up a lot of assets for him.
We're not getting Jimmy.
Yeah, we're not getting.
I don't think. Nah. The only reason I could see is getting Jimmy Butler.
No, I was about to say I don't see Pat Riley trading him to a team in the Eastern Conference because Pat Riley, when he trades his players, he's sending them to the Western Conference. That's what they did with Shaq. That's what they did with Zoe Morning, Tim Hardaway, and all those other guys. So I don't see that happening.
Yeah. But here's the only reason I could see it with Jimmy Butler is because of Daryl Morey. He wants to be the guy that fixed most of the Sixers' mistakes. The Tobias Harris contract, he fixed. Al Horford got rid of. Ben Simmons, he got rid of. Even though the James Harden thing, that was his, he fixed it. So he just wants to be that guy above the pedestal. That's the only thing I can see with the whole Jimmy Butler thing.
Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, just like Pop sent Kawhi to the East. Yeah. That's what they do.
And then look what happened. And then look what happened. And then look what freaking happened.
Yeah, I mean, some GMs, some general managers, they can get petty sometimes, and I think Pat Riley is just like that. He's not going to trade you to a team in his conference. So
yeah, I can see that, but again, it comes down to what Joel Embiid wants. Do you think He wants Paul George now. Clear what just happened at the NBA Finals. He wants Paul George, so it looks like we're definitely getting Paul George. Before that, I thought he wanted Jimmy Butler more, but I guess not. I guess like Jimmy Butler
Yeah.
thing's back, which
I mean,
is
maybe he
good. I'm
thinks
fine with that.
it's impossible for the Sixers to get Jimmy, so that's why he's settling for Paul, which I disagree heavily. That's why certain players should not try to, interfere in the front office decisions, because clearly Embiid, you're injury prone yourself. So why would you want another injury prone player on your team who has history of not showing up in high pressure moments in the playoffs? I mean, I don't know why you would want that. I think Embiid should definitely want somebody else, somebody that fits his play style. But
Mhm.
the Paul George thing, I mean, like I said, if we're getting him cheaper, I'll take him, but not for 200 plus. I'm not doing that. But I mean, it's not what I want. It's what Daryl Morey wants and what Daryl Morey thinks could work. So if he thinks bringing in Paul George or signing him to a long term deal is going to work, then he's going to make that move. But me personally, I just don't want that. I'm just like you, bro. I just don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that either. Like, I don't understand why people would settle. I'm not one of those guys who would settle. Oh, stupidest thing of them all. Miles Bridges. How do you feel about that? I
Yeah,
feel like that's the stupidest.
I saw a report, and they're saying that the Sixers are interested in Miles Bridges, but I mean, I don't know at this point, man. I'll just sit back and watch, because I mean, I'll be honest though, some of these Charlotte players, when they get traded from Charlotte, they play their best basketball. Look at PJ Washington. Look
Yeah,
at Caleb Martin. He left the Charlotte Hornets and he's balling out with the Miami Heat. So I'm just sitting back, because sometimes Miles Bridges could get a little bit out of control. He's a hothead sometimes. So I
yeah,
just don't know. But me personally, I'll just sit back and wait for a little while.
yeah. What Embiid wants,
I mean, I'm
Embiid.
high. Oh, sorry about that, but I'm high on
No,
Cody Martin. I'm high
me
on
too.
Cody Martin.
Me too. Not a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people
somebody
talk
that
about
I'll
him.
go.
Like
Yeah,
nobody talks about him. I'm high
yeah.
on him, and I'm high on Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Hold on,
Those are
yeah,
the top two guys I'm high on for comes to guards. And then I'm
yeah,
looking at it now. Bruce Brown is there. Is he staying in Toronto? I'm fine with Bruce Brown, but I think he's staying.
yeah.
Alec
Yeah, you was
Burks,
about
I
to read
don't want
that.
him
You
there.
was about to read that comment, and I cut you off. My fault.
No, 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 you're all good, dude. You're all good. What Embiid wants, Embiid gets. Also, if you're not your money, stop being a hater, bruh. Report Clippers could be calling off Paul George bluffs in the contract talks. I mean, again, you don't know. You don't know till next week, or you can start now with the extensions.
Extensions,
So
right?
yeah, that's the only thing I can hear. Like
Wait,
if we,
how are we being haters? Or I don't know if he's talking about me. How am I being a hater when I want the best for the Sixers? I seen
I
Paul
don't know.
George. I seen Paul George in multiple playoff series where he completely. I'm not gonna say he choked, but he underperformed. And I mean, I don't want that with my team. Even though he's my favorite player, I don't want that with my team, because I don't have allegiance to any player. I have allegiance to a team. So
Yes, that's
yeah.
what a lot of people in this NBA fan base are. Is when I was friends with this girl years ago. Um, she's a diehard fan of James Harden, like a
Mhm.
diehard fan. So we would always go to the Sixers and Rockets games, throw a little like money bet on it, and of course the
Yeah.
one or ever going to hit the side in the corner cost me some money. But it's just like I just can't stand fans who are just a fan of certain players and go team to team. I'm telling you right now, I let her go because of that. And I also let her go because of like other BS. But it's just like I just can't stand fans who are just a fan of one guy. It's
Yeah.
like I spent days and nights studying this game, looking up stats, highlights, and everything. I'm sure you do the same.
Mhm.
And it's just like I take this sports very seriously. DF, you just need a point guard to be a good number three, and he can do that.
Now he said
Oh,
Paul
Tyus
George.
Jones. No, he was talking about Tyus Jones.
Oh, Tyus Jones. Oh, yeah, I'm high. Yeah, I had a video where I was saying that Tyus Jones is the best backup point guard in the league. I did get a lot of pushback for that. I
Yeah,
did
he's
get
a
a lot of
Celtics fan.
pushback. I did get a lot of pushback for that, but I mean, I just love his game. He doesn't really do too much. He facilitates at a high level. He's not a good defender because he's undersized, but what he does offensively, I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I think we all do. No, we're talking. Okay, because I saw you talk about Tyus Jones here, and you need PG point guard PG. Same thing. Gotcha. Okay, my bad. But I don't have to go to games. Well, there you go. When was the last time you've been to a Sixers game? The last time I was there was against the Mavs this past year.
Oh, you talking about me?
Mhm.
I haven't been
When
there
was the
like
last game?
March 10th, 2022. That
Oh,
was the
really?
first.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first game that Harden played against the Brooklyn Nets when he first got traded here. And March
Yeah.
10th was my mom's birthday. I was like, "Yo, we gotta go see this game," and the Sixers got blown off the floor. But that was the
Right.
last time. That was the last time I went to a Sixers game. But I need to go to more Sixers games because I only live like 15 minutes. I mean, when I get on 95, it's only a 15 minutes drive to the arena. So
Yeah.
I definitely got to go to more games.
Yeah. I mean, we're all not like JJ who went to the Wembanyama and Embiid game when Embiid
Yeah, he
dropped
saw
70.
history. Yeah, he saw history. He witnessed history.
And I live streamed the game for him. And I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome there. When you got to Alex Caruso, I would, but Chicago is not trading.
Yeah.
Chicago's not going to trade. Telling you
Wait,
that right
is
now.
he still? Let me look up his contract. Is he still on the books for next season for the
Caruso,
Bulls?
yes. I think he's got 2 years. I think. PG is not worth a max contract. My last
Right.
game when the Sixers beat the Nuggets 2 years ago. PJ locked the. Oh wow, you were at the game when PJ Tucker locked up Jokic. You can't make that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Next season, I definitely need to go to a game.
Yeah,
Definitely need to go
me
to a
too.
game.
I
Yeah.
only go to like one. I used to go to more, but
Hmm.
then the Sixers started falling downhill with Embiid, and I'm like, no.
Nah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm dying now. I'm a
Right.
diehard Sixers fan, but I'm not that diehard. Like after a 3 or 4 year, Paul George not worth the max, but he is totally worth the money in year one and year two. It just comes down to the contract. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Butterflies really like
That's
the
my whole
TV deals.
argument, though. That's my whole
Yeah,
argument. Yeah.
me too.
Because if you give him a long term deal and then you want to move him, it's just going to be tough to move him because teams are not going to want to take that contract, especially
Right.
at an older age like that. Yeah. So,
All
and if you're
right,
signing
guy.
If you're signing, oh, one last thing,
No,
if you're signing
no,
Paul
no,
George
go.
to a long term deal, then you're saying that you believe that Paul George and Embiid could win a championship because I think this is the final phase. I mean, like the
It,
process, I think this is the final phase, the final chapter, like everybody's saying. So Embiid is 31 years old. So if you're signing PG to a long-term deal, then you're expecting this trio to go win a championship. And I just don't know, man. It's just tough. I just don't know.
yeah, yeah. I just don't know with this freaking team. It's just like every. What do you do with the draft pick? Are you going to draft somebody or are you trading it? What are you doing with that?
I mean, this year's draft class. I mean, I don't really watch college basketball, so but there's
Yeah.
not too many names that I've heard in this year's draft class. I think this year's draft is going to be like the 2000s draft, where it was literally no Hall of Famers. Was there Hall of? No, there's no Hall of Famer. The only I think the best player was Jamal Crawford. I think I think this year's draft is just going to look like that. I could be wrong, which I mean, I'm not afraid. I'm not scared of being wrong, but it's just like no names that we see in this draft class. But I mean, there could be an underrated, wing player who could get on the Sixers team and, give us some good or solid production. But the thing is, will Nick Nurse play him? Because Nick Nurse was not playing Ricky Council the fourth, who I really think could have helped the Sixers a lot, especially in the playoffs, but he just didn't give him enough playing time. So we just don't know. So I would say just trade the pick and try to, get a proven player, in my opinion.
Yeah. For me, I am good with drafting the
Okay.
pick or because I paid attention a lot to the draft. Like I would take Jerry McCain. I would take the guy from the guy from Indiana. There's Connect if he was available. If we could trade up and get Ron Holland, I'm all great with that. But I just see it trading the pick. That's what I see Daryl Morey doing. And
Yeah,
next week we'll find out.
right.
8 days.
Or
How do you
maybe
feel
draft
about the
a
NBA
player.
draft being 2 nights?
Wait, say it again.
NBA draft is 2 nights.
It's 2 nights now. Wow, I
Eight
didn't know that.
o'clock on Wednesday, 4 o'clock on Thursday.
Wow, wow.
You know why?
Why?
Bronny.
Co-
I'm not joking. It's either Bronny or the money. It gotta be both.
yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying there. Yeah, it could be. It definitely could be. But I mean, with you being okay drafting, I mean, you were following college basketball, so you know these guys, you know these players.
Yeah,
But I mean, Jared McCain, I don't know him for his game. I know him because of he did, you know what?
yeah, yeah,
That's how I know of him. I don't know his game. I can't break down his game, so I don't know if he's a
yeah.
good guard or a bad guard or whatever.
So basically, what Jared McCain is, he's a 3-point sniper. So he's one of the best. He's only a freshman. So he's one of the best in transition threes, catch and shoot threes. His defense has gotten better. Like, I really like Jared McCain. I was going to make a breakdown video. I had notes and everything. And then I
Mhm.
just got lazy and didn't do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that's what my guys over at the Philly Sports, Dives, that's what all of them are for. So
Yeah,
not
shout out to
me.
those guys. Shout out to those guys. They do a solid job. They do a hell of a job.
Yeah, yeah. Can't wait to be on it with them next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for hopping on with me, man. We got to do this again.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, you're always busy, so I just don't.
Just hit me
Yeah.
on the Instagram, bro. Just hit me on Instagram, and I'll let you know.
All right, bro. I got you.
I'm not like JJ who live streams every Phillies game. I mean, come on. I can't do that. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah. Shout out to JJ though. He's doing a solid job with the baseball calling too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's my brother, man. Like,
yeah.
seriously. Yes, it
All right,
does.
bro.
All right, man. I got something to do in a couple minutes. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace.
See you, dude. All right, guys. That was my guy DFJ Hoops. Shout out to him. And we gotta end this in a like. I gotta end it now. I got something to do in a couple minutes, so make sure you hit that like, subscribe. So, wait, what are you talking about? I thought he was the guy from Fortnite, bruh. No. Butterfly paint celebrities doesn't really mean. Oh wow. Yes, it does. Jackson Hayes on the Lakers is better than Bronny. They just make you think that, right? Alright, guys, I'm gonna head on out. Very successful Sixers alert. The next one will be at Thursday at 4 o'clock, same time. MK Lounge tonight, 8 or 8:30. I don't know what time. And I'll catch you all later. Hit the like, subscribe, and see you guys in. Oh, wait. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. Wait. Hey, what is up, Vegas? Make sure you hit that like. I'm about to head on out. Congrats to the Celtics. And peace, guys. MK out.